Welcome to Pop Quiz. Tonight it's Mickey Dolenz's team versus Cliff Richard's team. And firstly to Cliff's team from Bucks Fizz, Cheryl Baker. And from Big Country, Stuart Adamson. And back for a second crack there, skipper Cliff Richard. Looking confident at the moment. And Mickey Dolenz's team from Dire Straits, Lindes. And also on Mickey's team, Nick Heyward. And not surprisingly, the skipper is Mickey Dolenz. Right, round one is an individual round. What we have is a middle eight for you to listen to. I'll give you 1 point for the title and 1 point for the artist. Hal, you're grimacing, but you're first. Here comes your middle eight. Any idea?
It's like an old 60s blues thing, obviously, but it sounds like...
The history is fascinating. I'm actually trying to angle you towards the answer, or an answer.
It's someone like...
I can't throw it over either. I know
Jimmy Page or something.
No, it might well have been Jimmy Page. No, it wasn't. It was Johnny Kidd and the Pirates and Shaking All Over. No points there. Middle eight for you, Joe.
I knew that one as well.
Very famous middle.
Oh, up in the morning, looking around.
Very nice.
I forget.
This is going to be a bootleg album out of the show.
I know it, don't I? I've been singing it.
Well, yeah, I hope so.
Well, you know that I know it.
Yeah, but I want to tell you.
Mail it in next week. Next.
She's gone!
She's gone!
Oh, wow.
I hope you don't have to sing anymore to tell me who the artists are. Who are the artists?
Oh, me? Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Daryl Hall and John Oates. Two very laboured points, but we got there in the end. Great. Whew. Mickey, middle eight for you. Any idea? It wasn't number
It's Creedence Clearwater Revival, and it's Proud Mary. No, it's not. It's
It is
Bad Moon Rising.
Bad Moon Rising. Yes, 2 points.
I didn't think that was a title. I knew it was a list.
Cliff, next one goes to you. Here's your middle eight.
Why did you get the easy one?
I don't know.
It's just the way they came out. Send no money.
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman. And by
Roy Orbison.
2 points. Nick, here's your middle eight. It was.
I'm sure.
Isn't even I could see that shooting from here. I'm going to have to tell you, it was Jonathan Richman, The Modern Lovers, and Egyptian Reggae. Stuart, one for you.
God, I knew that.
Black Sabbath, Paranoid.
Absolutely right, 2 points. Right at the end of round one, Mickey Dolenz's team 2, Cliff Richard's team 6. Right, the next round's a team round, so you can confer even more than you did during the individual round. First of all, Cliff, for you, coming up first of all, some Bee Gees. The Bee Gees had 4 #1 hits. That, of course, was New York Mining Disaster, which wasn't a #1.
No.
They had 4 #1s. I'll give you a point for each one you can name.
Staying Alive?
No.
Oh.
Night Fever.
Night Fever was 1.
Was Massachusetts one?
It was 2.
Are there any more?
Yes, 2 more.
2 more?
One older one, one newer one.
Two?
One older one, one newer.
One old and one new.
Sorry?
Jive Talking.
No.
Saturday Night Fever.
Nope.
You've had Night Fever.
Did we have
You've got
one?
Night Fever in Massachusetts.
Right.
Ooh.
Ooh-ah.
What else have they done? They've done so many.
Tragedy was another one.
Tragedy?
Which was a newer one. And I've got to get a message to you.
Oh, of course.
But I'll give you 1 point if you can name
Yeah,
Give Brothers'
yeah,
first
yeah, yeah.
names. The Give Brothers' first names.
Robin Morris and
Barry.
Barry.
Absolutely, yes. So you got 3 out of 5. Right, Mickey, for your team, this time the police. Okay, Hal, Mickey and Nick, how many police album titles can you name? Give you a point for each one of the 5.
Outlanders to Moors, Agneta Mondetta and Ghost in the Machine.
Regatta de Blanc.
That's 4.
And
And there's one more.
Oh, it's Son, another
It's the current one.
Every Breath You Take.
No. Wise guess. Synchronicity. So you have 4 out of 5. The end of round 2, Mickey Dolenz team 6, Cliff's team 9. And into the lyric round. First of all, to Hal, can you identify these lines from the song? Flying across the country and getting fat, saying everything is groovy when your tires are flat.
Hi Ho Silver Lining.
It is by...
Jeff Beck.
Absolutely right, 2 points. All right. Cheryl, right, your turn now. Some lyrics for you. Take the train to Casablanca going south, blowing smoke rings from the corners of my mouth.
That's Marrakesh Express, Crosby, Stills, Nash.
Very good, 2 points. Michael, over to you. No, I can't forget this evening, or your face, as you were leaving.
Without You, Harry Nilsson.
Without you, Harry Nilsson. Got to trip at least one of them up. Cliff, your lyric.
Yeah.
And now that we have come to the end of our rainbow, there's something I must say out loud.
Oh, are we allowed to cheat?
No, not if you can help it.
Oh, I'm not cheating.
Somewhere over the rainbow?
No. I'm going to have to tell you, I
Oh,
think.
wait a minute, I know what it is. 3 times a lady.
Nick, a lyric coming up for you. Animal, mineral, physical, spiritual. I'm the one you need.
Is it?
No, I don't know.
You haven't even got anyone who can help you cheat. It's this one. Joan, Armour Trading, drop the pilot. The final lyric, Stuart, to you. The wedding list is getting longer, the bottom drawer is getting fuller.
Fun Boy 3, Tunnel of Love.
Tunnel of Love, Fun Boy 3, 2 points. So, at the end of round 3, Mickey's team 10, Cliff's team 15. Round for both teams, we've compiled 10 songs on the theme of money. I don't want the songs, I just want the artists. You'll hear 10 songs. I'd like the artists all with the theme of money. Here they come.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money.
So she'll cry just a little for a few dollars more. She'll lie just a little like she's done it before.
As I was motivating back in town, I saw a Cadillac sign say, no money down. Working for the Yankee dollar, working for the Yankee dollar.
Shake your money maker, shake your money maker. You gotta shake your money maker, shake your money maker.
Money, money, money must be funny in the rich man's world.
If I had $7,000 in you, if I had all the bread, what I wouldn't give, I would sell these arms for a penny if they couldn't hold you anymore.
Ooh, baby, ooh, it's that $1 million band. Everybody's right.
Right, 10 songs, all the theme of money, and 10 artists, which I would like.
Number 1, Pink Floyd. Number 2, Flying Lizard. Number 3, Smokey. Number 4, Chuck Berry. Number 5, The Skids. Number, Oh, that's wrong. Number 5, The Skids. Number 6, No Idea. Number 7, ABBA. Number 8, No Idea. Number 9, Pat Boone. And number 10, Randy Newman.
Okay, I'll tell you how many you got in a moment, Cliff. What did you have?
Well, we had Pink Floyd, Flying Lizard, Smokey, Skids, ABBA, Stylistics, Pat Boone and Dylan.
I can tell you that Mickey's team got 7 there, and Cliff's team 8. The answers being Pink Floyd's Money, Money the Flying Lizard, Smokey a few dollars more, No Money Down was Chuck Berry, the Skids Yankee Dollar, Fleetwood Mac Shake Your Money Maker, Money Money Money, ABBA Stylistic $7,000 for you, for a penny Pat Boone and Bob Dylan's $1 Million Bash. The end of that round, Mickey's team 17, Cliff's team 23. Here's a chance to catch up. An individual round. Cheryl, it's you to go first. For you, an extract of Joni Mitchell in concert.
From Africa. Last night I couldn't sleep. Oh, you know it sure is hard to leave your Carrie, but it's really not my home. Maybe it's been too long a time since I was scrambling in the street. Now they got me used to that clean white linen and then fancy French cologne. Oh, Carrie, get out your cane. I'll put on my finest silver. Oh, you're a mean old daddy, but I like you fine.
Okay, do you know what song that was?
Yes, Carrie.
Do you know what album it came from?
Oh, blimey. I do know, but see, I never know track. Let's think. Is it Court and Spark? No. Is it Blue?
No.
Well, you could go through the whole lot. Just give me one answer.
Blue.
You're right. Yes. 2 points. And you can see more of Joni Mitchell's Wembley concert on BBC Two a week tomorrow. Right, Hal, for you, back to 1963, the year that Cliff topped the charts twice. However, he doesn't feature in this next bit at all. That got to number 4 in 63. The next year, the Ronettes had another top 20 hit. Do you know what it was? For 1 point.
In England?
Yes.
Was it Walking in the Rain?
No.
It was the other one.
Which other one?
The one that was a hit.
The one that's Be My Baby, Walking in the Rain.
A big classic.
It had, it had the thunder.
No, there was no thunder in this one.
There was no thunder in this, and that was Walking in the Rain.
It was Baby I Love You. And who was the guy that produced them, their mentor, and...
Phil Spector.
Phil Spector for 1 point. I'll tell you what, I'll give you a bonus point. I'll give you a bonus point if you can name either of the 2 number 1s that Cliff had in 63. I know you were in America at the time, I know.
I was very young. I was very young.
I was a child star.
When I was
Sorry?
young, my daddy said... Is that one?
Yes, what was it again?
Bachelor Boy.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what, you're right. If you give me a burst of it, I'll give you 2 bonus points.
When I was young, my daddy said, son, I have something to say.
Great!
These words I'll never forget until my dying day.
2 each, I think.
A clip for you of Dionne Warwick in the 80s, and then a question about her in the 60s.
There you fly, returning to me. Out of your darkest nights, I stand alone, still believing all the love in the world won't take me away from you.
Right, she had her first UK top 10 hit nearly 20 years ago. Do you know what it was?
The first one?
First one.
Oh, this could be a trick one, couldn't it?
No.
Is it not?
Well, it could be a trick one, but it's not.
Because Scylla had one that was a cover of Anyone Who Had a Heart. Now, did she release it and have a hit with it as well, I asked myself, or was it Walk On By?
Which one are you going for?
I'll go for Walk On By.
Walk On By. Yes, you're right. For the other point, who wrote it?
Oh, Burt Bacharach and Hal David.
Absolutely another point, yes.
Just like that.
Right, Nicky, for you, back to 1967, a year that, when you were in the Monkees, you had 6 hits in 1967. The 4 lads coming up now could only have 4 in that same year. Right, that was Strawberry Fields, of course, the Beatles.
I know it well.
What was the other side of that single?
Penny Lane.
Penny Lane, for
Biggie.
1 point. And for the other point...
That session, sitting in a corner. I was at that session, sitting in a corner.
Just like Mickey Dolenz when he did that.
Okay, this is only a tape version of me. I'm here live next week.
That same year, 67, what was the Beatle album that was out and a monster that year?
Oh, jeez.
The one where you weren't sitting in the corner?
Yeah, wait a second. Revolver?
No.
Yeah.
It was Sgt. Pepper.
Of
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you
It was released at a different time in the States, you see.
I'll give you 2 bonus points. I'll give you 2 bonus points if you personally, and not Nick, because Nick knows them all, if you personally can remember all your 6 hits from 1967.
My 6 hits?
Yeah.
I'm a Believer.
I'm a Believer.
Clarksville.
Lost Train to
I Wanna
Clarksville.
Be Free. No, I don't think that was the B-side. No.
No, that flopped.
Wait a minute. Thank you! Little Bit Me, Little Bit You.
Yes.
Stepping Stone.
Yes. No. Well,
No.
that's the B-side,
Randy's
that's the B-side.
Casket.
Over here, we retitle that over here.
Alternate
because-
alternate title.
I think you deserve 2 points for remembering at least some of it.
What did you tell him?
Stuart, I'm not going to ask you to name your hits. Instead, some early jam for you. This is filmed in 1981, deep in the heart of Woking.
Shows his last and says goodbye to him and loves him till say alright. But it's nice to be your home, sweetie. What's the phone? That's all his customer. He's jealous of a man in the corner shop. He's sick of working at the factory. Says it must be nice to be your own boss, sweetie. Na 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 na.
Okay, Stuart, the Jam have had 4 number 1s. Can you name 2 of them for 2 points?
Going Underground and Town Called Malice.
Yes, or Beat Surrender or Start. Yes, 2 points. Well done. Nick, for you, some XTC with Andy Partridge on vocals.
The first time I saw you standing up the water, you must have been all like 1,000 feet tall. Oh, nearly naked on a shed like I stole. You left me so big in that New York smoke. Subject of so many dreams since I climbed your torso. Oh, the statue of liberty. And pale on your hair, why do you do tell me?
Can you name one of their top 20 singles, one of XTC's top 20 singles?
Making Plans for Nigel.
Making Plans for Nigel, yes, 1 point.
He knows more. I heard.
All right. What's the other one?
For an extra point. Wait a minute. For extra point, I'll take 10% of that.
What was the other single that made the top 20?
Sergeant Rock, or Senses Working Overtime.
Senses Working Overtime,
I
right?
can name all the albums if you want, for an extra point then.
No, that's 3 points. 3 points for the
You can
album.
name all the
3
albums?
points for
Yeah.
Okay, go on then.
Okay, White Music, go to Drums and Wires, Black Sea, English Settlement.
No, ignore him. I think the last bit deserves 2 points. Well done, Nick. Right at the end.
5 points. You'll sing every song. Every Play all the instruments right here.
Okay, at the end of round 5, Mickey's team 25, Cliff's team 29. And it's straight into the quick fire. Things on the buzzers. 2 points for a right answer, 1 point if I throw it over. Name the current Men at Work album. Yes, Stuart.
Overkill.
No, 1 point to somebody else. The current one, the one after Overkill. Anybody? Nobody. It's Cargo. Who had a hit with Spanish Stroll? Spanish Stroll. Yes, Stuart.
Mink DeVoe.
2 points. Who is this? Yes, Cheryl.
Irene Cara.
Irene Cara and Flashdance, right. Right, that's 2 points. Now, who had an album called Physical Graffiti? Yes, Stuart.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin, yes, 2 points. And Robert Plant is on the programme next week. Who replaced Brian Jones in the Rolling Stones? Yes, Hal.
Mick
Taylor. Jim Davison. Yes, Mick Taylor. Which group did Mick Taylor play in before the Stones? Yes, Hal.
It wasn't John Mayer.
John Mayall's Blues Breakers, yes. Who had a number 1? Who had a number 1 in '69 with Baby Now That I've Found You? Yes, Hal.
Foundation.
Foundations, yes.
He's hot.
Name Gladys Knight's backing group. Yes, Stuart. The Pips, yes. Listen to this. Right, what year was that album released? Yes, Stuart.
1973.
1973, yes, 10 years ago. Tubular Bells, My Goldfield, 2 points. And the final question, who's in the charts currently singing about Baby Jane? Yes, Stuart.
Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart, currently number 19. Well done. The end of the quick fire, Mickey Dolenz team 31, Cliff Richards team 41. Well, there'll be tears and laughter in the dressing rooms afterwards. Firstly, a good night to the losers, but not in spirit. Mickey Dolenz team, and they are Hal Lindes, Nick Heyward, who's briefly resting after naming all the XTC albums, and their skipper sobbing his heart out, Mickey Dolenz. And tonight's victors, they are Cliff's team from Fizz, Cheryl Baker, Stuart Adamson from Big Country, and the winning skipper, Cliff Richards. We'd like to thank both teams. Thanks to Cliff very much for the flower arrangements there. And we'll see you next week. And Robert Plant, Sarah from Bananarama, Glenn Tilbrook, Beth Bevan, Andy Mackay, and Dave Garn from Depeche Mode will be here on Pop Quiz. Tonight we leave you with a number 1 from 1965, The Byrds and Mr. Tambourine Man. See you next week.